If you want to open packs or own a team like this, then go and get your coins from UT Coins for You down in the description, an instant automated coin delivery service, and use code CAPGUN for 5% off at checkout. You're right, guys, it's Capgun Tom here, and welcome to episode number 28 of the Road to Real. Now, we've got to do something important before we start this episode off, and that is add some players to our checklist. As you know, summer transfers are out, and that means that we need to add James Rodriguez and Toni Kroos to the checklist. As you can see, they're now there in the gold column, and unfortunately, that means there's a lot more work for me because they are going for astronomical prices at the moment. Hopefully, they're going to drop. I'm actually going to wait quite a while before I even think of signing them, because, you know, eventually they'll be down to, you know, pretty much discard price. Well, maybe a little bit more, maybe like 5-6k, but eventually they will go down as much as that. Anyway, you can see that we have done some trading. Well, we've sold everything from the last episode, and it's pretty good profit all over the place. I mean, 3.8 million coins in total. That's awesome. We bought the Joe Hart for 100k, sold him on for 110. Easy profit there. We got a Pogba there that we sold for 93k, a Khedira that we sold for 83k, Neuer. We had two Neuers, in fact, that we sold, which was pretty good. And now we can head into division play. As you can see, we haven't had the best of times in this division. In fact, we can't actually win the division after losing, I think, our last game, or a game in the last episode. All we can do now is stay in the division, so that's our primary aim. Now, I'm going to make a change to the team as we are struggling a little bit, not winning as many games as we were. I'm going to switch Di Maria and Ronaldo around. You can see that Di Maria is now going to play centre attack in mid in the 4-2-2, and well, Ronaldo's going to be playing the striker position. He gets 7 chem then rather than 4, which is a lot better. And to be honest, Ronaldo's going to be a better striker than Di Maria. I just wanted to try Di Maria out since we bought him in a striker anyway. Okay, so here we go against our first opponent of the day. He's using a sweaty-looking 4-1-2-1-2 Serie A squad with a Barbo and Gomez up top. He's got loads of pace all over the place. Those Silvers are no slouches, that's for sure. So we've got our work cut out, and you can see here lovely work from Ronaldo to actually create the space. Benzema ends up exploiting it and scoring, and I just realised this guy is screaming into his mic. You probably won't hear it because I'll mute off the gameplay, but he is screaming into his mic when I'm scoring, and actually quite funny, but making it kind of difficult to commentate. But anyway, you can see that he ends up going 2-0 down. He manages to grab one back. Awful positioning by Casillas there, but we managed to go back into the lead even further through Benzema. Fantastic chip. Probably my best chip ever on this game, I have to say, and it was so dramatic the way that he tried to bicycle kick clear it out of the net and didn't quite manage it. We managed to score a penalty. He managed to get one back. Then he made a mistake with his goalkeeper, and we score and make it 5-2. Fantastic stuff from us, and we walk away the winner as he ends up rage quitting out, which is cool. And you can see we got 13 points on the ball. We just need one more point to stay in the division, so that's what we're going to aim for. Now, you can see here that I've actually bought a Marcelo for the series, bought the Inform Marcelo for 302k. I put a bid on him before the end of the start of the last game, and by the time I got back, he'd expired, and I'd won him, and it was the cheapest one on the market, the 305k bin one. And to get him for 302, I thought that was a result. And as I'm recording this now, he's already gone up to 340,000 coins. So loads of profit on him if we ever need to sell him. Anyway, check mark on the checklist. That's all good. He's in the team. And now we can roll out and do some more damage to some other... Oh, wait. No, maybe not. We won't do some damage to this opponent because he has an absolutely amazing team. Loads of legends in there, including Hullet and Crespo, who are both absolute nightmare strikers to defend against. You know, he's got Menez in there. I don't know really why he's using Pastore. He could have used such a better right mid, but I know he's obviously there for chemistry. Now, his goalkeeper did, well, basically showed you exactly what you should do when the ball comes to you on the edge of the box, and that is clear it. When it came to Casillas, he decided that he wanted to try and take a touch and let me control him, and therefore he intercepted the ball and scored. I was on tilt after that. We managed to equalise pretty much instantly though, which was good. You know, that settled the nerves. Then we managed to go into the lead, so I was pretty happy. And then back on tilt, he tramps me. I was like, oh my god, you little bastard. How dare you tramp me? And then he managed to score to make it worse. He managed to score with Hullet to make it 3-2. I immediately was like, you know what, I'm on tilt, I'm going to throw this over the top. We managed to get one back through the kickoff glitch, but second half, he managed to score again, Pires this time. But then, look at this strike. Such a good touch from Modric, such a good touch and such a good finish to bang it in near post against Van der Sar. We actually put 4 goals past Van der Sar, which is not an easy task. So I was pretty happy about that. The 1 point is secure and we have stayed in the division. So that's good. We've managed to sell our Marcelo and now we are going to be doing the trading. So we picked up 2 Armeros for about 60k, listing up for about 70k. I know that prices may have changed when you're watching this, and that's because I recorded this, like, I don't know, probably about 4 or 5 days ago when you're watching it. So prices do change on the market, things go up and down, so don't be alarmed if things are going for a lot less now or a lot more now. That's just the way it works. You can see here that there's a Julio Cesar up for 100. Well, I bought him for 156, listing for like 175, and I already know that he's actually going for like 250 now. Why did I not hang on to him? Hindsight's a brilliant thing, isn't it? Anyway, there's a couple of other cards here. We got a Griezmann that we picked up for 108, listing up for 122. And then the big trade is going to be this team of the season, Hazard. So we picked him up on a bid for 2,301,000. I am going to be trying to list him up for 2.7 million coins. That is insane profit if we manage to sell him. That's like 200k, I think. How much is that? 400k difference minus tax, which is going to be about 130k, I think. So that makes like 270k profit if we manage to sell him at that price. That's insane. I'll be very happy if he does manage to sell. Hummels is already sold, as you can see. 89,000 coins we got for him, which is good. And now we can dive back into the action in the gameplay. New division. This is what we wanted. We want to do well. Now he's using an interesting hybrid. You can see he's got the international man of the match. International man of the match, Robin up front at centre forward in the false 9 formation, and Royce on the wing, and also Pedro on the wing. And again, awful defending. This game was just absolutely chocked with awful defending from me. I take all the blame. Well, not all of it. Some of it's to do with my defenders and how shite they are. But you can see that we are 3-0 down in the first 35 minutes. I was shell-shocked. I had no idea what was going on. And, like, that just sort of summed up how this game went for me. The ball just would not go in the back of the net without me absolutely forcing it to. I think Ronaldo hit the bar there. Then Di Maria managed to backheel it across the line after a bit of a tangle. Managed to score with Ronaldo, which was a really nice goal. Lovely Ronaldo chops to get past 2 men before banging it in. And then we managed to equalise through Benzema. And I was like, relief, finally, I can just relax. And then seconds later, oh my God, more defensive errors. Look at these 2 defensive errors. What can you do? What can you do? Sometimes FIFA is an absolute bitch and we end up losing, which I am not happy about in the slightest. I was fuming after that game because, I don't really care about my record. I really care about my record on this account. And as you can see, looking at the sort of like shot area where he took his shots from, all of his shots on target, although there was a few that were inside the box, the majority were from long range, and we had the same number of shots on target, and all of ours were much closer to the sort of like the goal. I was just like, how does this work? How do people keep winning when they're taking less shots? Well, not less shots, but less effective shots from further distances. How are they winning? Especially by margins like that. Anyway, there you go, guys. That's the end of the episode. I hope you've enjoyed. Make sure you smash the like button if you have. Subscribe if you're new. We're going to make an absolutely massive signing tomorrow. Over 1 million coins. In fact, well over 1 million coins. So make sure you hit the like button if you want another episode. But other than that, I'm going to have to leave it there. And I will see you all next time.